guys, welcome to my Q&A. You know what's going on. I answer your question, so let's do it.
First question is from Isabel. How do you be more talkative with your friends?
Honestly, I would say if you're more of a shy person, that's totally fine. And if you're more of an outgoing person, that's totally fine. So if you don't feel like being talkative, don't try to pressure yourself to do that. But that being said, if you're saying more, you want to have better conversations with your friends, I would say a really good opening question would be like, how is your soul? Or how is your heart? Because that's like a deeper kind of thing. Like if you just say, how are you? People just think you're being polite. But if you say, how is your soul? Or how is your heart? That can really open the door. And I would just say, being more talkative, just genuinely ask your friends things that you care to know about and really care about the answer. And that will make the very best conversations.
Daisy asks, how can I bake without making it look like an ostrich has been let loose in the kitchen?
Okay, well, Daisy, I would say I don't know the answer to that because when I bake, it looks like an ostrich has been let loose in the kitchen. So honestly, I wanted to make a cookbook called The Messy Chef. So I don't know, you have to ask someone else.
Ariana asks, how do you deal with your anxiety?
I would say the best way I've dealt with anxiety has definitely been going to counseling. That's really helped me a lot. And I've realized that it's not as much about dealing with it when it gets really bad as it is maintaining my mental health on a daily basis so my anxiety doesn't get to the point where it's out of control. So I would really say work on daily mental health practices, and that will affect your anxiety in the long term.
Neatzon asks, what is your all-time favorite merch?
Okay, my favorite merch is the one we just came out with, which is the handwritten collection. I love it so much. I've already worn it so many times and it just makes me so, and it's also my handwriting, which is really cool. So that's my fave.
Maddie wants to know, what is your favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert of all time is warm chocolate chip cookies right out of the oven with vanilla ice cream on top. Oh, I love that.
Gracia asks, do you have a favorite word?
Oh, my favorite word is, I don't know if this is actually technically a real word, but I think I looked this up and it was. And it's a mixture of quiver and waver, and it's quaver. Quavering, quaver, I think it's such a cool word.
Your last question is from Tammy. What is one thing you want to change in the music industry?
Oh my gosh, I could make a whole hour-long video about this, but to make it brief, I would say if I could change one thing in the music industry, it would be that women don't feel so pressured to objectify themselves to be successful because they don't need to do that. Like, they're already amazing and talented, and it's so much more than their bodies or their sexuality. They're just amazing artists, and that's all they need to do. And I feel like there's so much pressure on women to objectify themselves, and I really don't like that. So that's what I would change if I could. Thank you guys for your questions. As always, I really enjoyed answering them, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!